G'day guys, and welcome back to another Wednesday night live stream. So good to have all of you here on this great Australia day. Hope everyone had a good day, had a few cold beverages and a barbecue. Up here in Brisbane, it has been raining, so it has been a very miserable day. So I just spent the day just working in the workshop. So a bit of a change of plan. I can't find Hootie. I don't know where he is. Yeah, he's not in the stream. He hasn't joined in, so I'm not too sure where he is. So unfortunately, for now, unless he joins in, I can't. We can't talk to him. So it's a bit of a shame. So what I'll do, I'll open the stream up to all you guys. So if you want to jump on and ask some questions or have a topic you want to talk about, jump on, and hopefully Hootie will come on and join in. I don't know where he is. I've emailed him and messaged him and texted him, but haven't heard from him. It is pretty early over there, like really early. It's like 3 or 4 in the morning, so you may have fallen asleep. I knew he was up editing videos. So here is the link. So just put the link up in the comments. Jump on. I'll add you to the queue, and we can talk about whatever you want to talk about. So it would be fantastic. So once again, hope you had a great Australia Day. Did anybody get out and do a bit of shooting today? Which would be a fantastic Australia Day thing to do, but I didn't because it was raining. Cliff Lee, Hootie is on the golf course. Oh, lucky him if he is. But no, I think he was out up late editing videos. But I did see him pop up in the comment before the show started. So, and his Instagram here says he was on 28 minutes ago. So, yeah. So anyway, it's just you and me, guys. There was a link. I put the link up again. Click on it, join the queue, jump on, and let's have a chat for the next hour about whatever you want to talk about. So here it is. There you go. Jump onto that link, and we can have a bit of a chat. So we've got quite a few people in the comments here today. A couple of people I haven't seen before, which is good. So I will run through a few of them if you've laid a comment. So Matt Rumsey, Big Brain, Game Time, Corky's Bees, Snake the Pig, Angel, which is good to see you again. I've seen you for a few weeks. Brandon Fairley, Neil H, Harp 666, James LR, Fox 860 or 860, Wayne Hobbs, Cliff Lee. I hope I don't say double up on these guys. Salty Skipper, D40, Mr. Wonderful, Mr. Johnny Boy 65. Southern Star Reviews. He's got a great channel. Go over and sign up to that and subscribe to his channel. It's a great little review channel. What else we got here? Matt Outdoor Adventures, Matt Cato, Rob's Woodworking, Ray Thomas, Carrot, Andy, Mr. Daniel Andrews. He is on here. And Tankmeister, Archie Kaboom, Jono Lee 15, Victrix 300. Oh, another Victrix shooter. One of a very nice gun to shoot. Very expensive, but a lot of fun to shoot. A friend of mine has one of those, and we've used it a few times. Who else is here? Andrew Tom Luck, Mickey S. And that's about all I can see from here. And Colin Penfold. So, what do you guys want to talk about? I'll put the link up again. No one's in the queue. Jump on. Don't be shy. Let's have a bit of a chat. There we go. So, Carrot here is not happy with just reading names out. Obviously, he hasn't been here before. We normally do a roll call. Everyone likes a roll call, apart from Carrot here. So anyway, too bad if you don't like it. I couldn't really care, but most people do. So Mr. Victrix shot it for the first time 3 weeks ago. So being a 300, Victrix, is that a 300 rum? If so, that's one of my favorite rounds I own. I'm actually looking for a new stock for my 300 rum, a left-hand shooter. Yep, Skippy. Yep, roll call is tradition. It certainly is. And yeah, BD83, carrot, F off. So yeah, so carrot, here he is being a smartass again. Hey, I missed it. Can you go through all the names again? No, but what we can do is actually get rid of your name. In fact, your entire profile. There he is, all gone. So won't be hearing from him again. One less dickhead. So I think he's the second person this year so far we have banned, down to one a week now. Normally it's a few more than that we have on here. Matt Cato smacked down a dozen rabbits and a feral cat the other day with the kids. That is awesome. Okay, so guys, here's the link again. Jump on. Don't be shy. I know Matt here. He likes to get on for a bit of a chat. So jump on and let's talk. So it's been a bit quiet in the gun news lately. I guess because all the politicians are actually on holiday, so they're sucking off the tit of the taxpayers, living it up while we're all back at work. So so in one way it's good because they're not going to be banning any guns or trying to cause trouble for us, but on the other hand, it means that we haven't got much to we haven't got any major news to bring to you. But what I am going to do is try and bring, just bear with me, just bring something up here to show you. Hard with hang on, it's just something from the National Shooting Council. They had a man, I can't even find it. They had a very good article on Daniel Andrews not releasing the actual. Hey Matt, we'll get to you in 2 seconds. Not releasing the Freedom of Information Act on in Victoria. They have $25 million they spent on, I think it's a handful of AR-15s, and so they can't really account for. The numbers just aren't adding up. They reckon half of that, or something, or some ridiculous amount, is actually a part of training. So it's quite interesting. They won't release the figures. They've taken it off their websites and everything. Okay, we got 2 of you in here, and we will bring you guys up straight away. Okay, we got one called Dickhead. So I don't know if he's being a smartass, but yep, no actual video of him. So once he gets the video up, there he is, Dickhead. So we'll get to you in a second, Matt. Dickhead just got in front of you. Sorry. So
hello, I am a dickhead.
You have an actual name.
Pardon?
You have an actual name.
Yes, Monty.
Monty, nice to meet you. So whereabouts
Nice
are
to
you
meet
from?
you too. I am from the most boring place on earth, Canberra.
Oh yes, home of the politicians.
Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah. What are you doing down there?
Not much. I'm actually getting my Category H license.
Oh, good stuff. You love that. Yep. Get ready to burn through a bit of ammunition.
Apparently 9mm is expensive. I can't English today.
Yeah. It is. It's pretty. It gets up there, but you shoot a lot more with pistols, especially when you have a semi-auto. You definitely need to start reloading. That's for sure.
Yeah, I really want to get into IPSC.
Yep. Oh, that'll be good. I used to do a lot of IPSC, and the guy, just got a bit sick of all the egos. But yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. It's a shame we can't take them out hunting or anything.
Yeah, I found it kind of stupid how you can't take it onto a private property. I mean, it's Canberra, no one really has those here, but still.
Yeah, exactly. It's just ridiculous. All around the world, you can. Basically, most countries in the world, you can shoot on like 5 acres or 2 acres, as long as you contain them inside your property. So, it's a bit of a shame. So, what's the process down in Canberra for getting
It's
an
the
AHP
same
license?
as New South Wales, I'm pretty sure.
Is it a bit too much to drink? Yep. Yeah, just
Yeah.
6 months wait, and then a year.
Yeah, it's not much fun, and you can only get one handgun a month, and then you have to wait another month to get another handgun.
Yeah. Yeah, geez, well, you can, in your first year, you can only own 2 handguns, and after the year, you can go nuts and buy what you like.
I have the safety course is actually on this Saturday, which is good fun.
Oh, cool. So what are you looking at buying?
I'm looking into a Glock 34.
Yeah. Yep. Nice. Yep. They're pretty accurate. I've used a few of those in the IPSC. So yeah, good gun, and 9mm not too bad to run. If you get into reloading, it comes right down. So what else do you shoot? Rifles?
I've never shot before. This is going to be
Yeah.
my first time.
Oh,
Sorry.
cool. Oh, you'll love it. You'll love it. Yeah, it's good. Like, what? Never have tried it or anything at all, or?
Never tried it, and it looks bloody fun.
It is. Yeah, it's the most fun you can have. It is. A great laugh. It is good. A lot of the people you meet are really good, but then you do get a lot of the chest beaters who like to tell you exactly what you got to have.
I
But,
visited the range once just to see the people there, and they're lovely.
yeah.
At least.
Oh, that's good. What sort of ranges do you have down there? Do you have many down there, or?
We have a good few actually, and they're very close to one another.
Yep. Oh, that's good. Yeah, well, it's not a very big town down there, is it?
Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah. Yeah. So what are you planning on moving if you don't like it that much, or what?
I really want to move to Texas when I'm older if I can get a working visa and such and such.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, I know a few people over there.
Maybe Tennessee, maybe Alaska. I don't know.
Yeah, well, Tennessee's where Who is, but we don't know where he is. So, but yeah. So, what else? Anything you need to ask or want to ask?
Well, not much. I just wanted to chat.
Yeah. Anything you need to know about guns or your first pistol or?
No, not really. Actually, if you have a Category H, what pistol do you recommend?
Well, I've got about 10 odd pistols. My favourite is probably the SIG 226, but that's about $3,000. But the SIG 320 is probably the best polymer gun that you'll get. It's a fantastic gun.
The
so about
steel
the same price.
1911s look really good.
Yeah, but they're best in 45 ACP.
Yeah.
So when you get your high cal license, definitely get one of those. Yeah, I've got one of those. I've got a Remington R1. Yeah, so they're well worth it. Revolvers are a lot of fun. The GP 100 I own is a fantastic gun. So it's always good.
Except at most ranges, you can't own a 45, so you have to have a 9mm 1911.
All right. Oh, that's a bit of a shame.
Yep.
But yeah, they are good. They're a bit heavier, so you do get a bit more accuracy. There's less kick to it, and the muzzle doesn't flip so much. So it is very good. So you'll like those. But yeah, well, if you can buy one a month straight off after getting your license, you'll soon build up your collection. You'll make you poor. But yeah, 9mm is probably the best all-round caliber to own.
I already have a bunch of stupid collections of all sorts of stupid shit, so guns are another thing to add.
Yep. Oh, that's all right. That's all right. Yeah, no, you'll love it. Yeah, it'll keep you poor, and yeah, you won't regret it. But definitely, if you shoot a lot, look at reloading. It'll cost you a quarter of the price. Hey,
Tim Tams.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's good. So yeah, are you going to get into rifles at all?
I really like the look of the Lee Enfield, the SMLE. Yep. I like the look of that. But
I got one of those. That's so much fun. Great, the old rifles. Yeah, yeah. So, what's the shooting like down in Canberra?
I
Like,
haven't done
like
much of
rifle
it.
range, much in the way of rifle ranges and that,
The
or
range that I'm going to go to where they do all the IPSC and stuff, it's just a combination of all different ranges. It's got rifle stuff, it's got everything,
yep.
which
Oh,
is
that's all
good.
right. Yeah, we can sort of taste test them all while you're down there and see what you like. But yeah, no, you have a
The
lot. You
air
have a lot.
pistols look really boring.
Yeah, I wouldn't waste your time with the air pistol. When I grew up, you didn't even need a license. We used to own one. Used to just go buy it, just walk down to the shops and buy one and use them in your backyard. But not over here.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
silly.
yeah. Air pistols are pretty pointless. Pointless if you can't shoot them in your own backyard.
If you watch the Olympic air pistol shooting, they all look very grumpy and miserable. They don't look like
Yeah,
they're having fun.
yeah, that's those sort of Olympic, competitions. No matter what caliber they are, they all seem the same like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anything else you want to say before you head off?
Oh no, not much. Just goodbye, I guess,
Yes,
and best of luck.
Yes, thank you so much. Hope to see you on here a bit more often.
Oh, that'd be good fun.
Yeah, never be shy asking everyone questions. Everyone's here friendly, and we'll always help you out.
Except for Carrot.
Carrot, yeah, we always get
I
one.
don't like carrots anyway.
We always get one dickhead a week. Alrighty, cheers, heaps for that.
Cheers, mate. Have a good one.
Talk to you soon. You too. See ya. G'day, Matt. Sorry about that.
G'day.
I was meant to actually. I'm just going to thank the NSC for sponsoring tonight's.
Love the NSC.
Yeah, we certainly do. Thank you so much, the NSC, for sponsoring tonight's show. So, as you guys know, they are a reason to get your firearms license in Queensland, Victoria, and New South Wales. And you can jump online and buy their merch. They're a great supporter of the show, and they do supply a lot of great content as well and help us out. And they are there to fight for your rights. So if you're not happy with any of your other organisations, they're not doing anything to fight for you or help you, get on and look at the NSC. So you can get your gun license through them, and you can also know where your money is being spent because they have it on their page on exactly what they are doing. So thank you to the NSC for all their help. So another question I've been getting, where's Jason? Well, he's still on holiday. He'll be back next week. He's been holidaying at this time of year. He goes away for about a month.
Malakuta.
It's Malakuta. He's actually leaving today to come back. I had him on the phone. So he'll be back next week. So how you been, Matt?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Just been enjoying Australia Day down the river with the kids and had the kayaks out and took the new puppy down there. I've been starting to do a bit of hunting training with him. He's
nice.
A Patterdale Terrier cross Jack Russell Terrier. I've been getting him on the rabbits and not on the foxes yet because the property that I've been shooting foxes on, unfortunately, they're 9 out of 10 are very mange covered foxes. So I'm leaving him home until I get him down on a dairy farm or, out of Melbourne and, into the countryside somewhere. But, been going all right, mate. Just I was hoping to see Mr. Hootie Hoo on here tonight. Like, I love watching his channel. I always tune into his videos. At least, there's about 2 a day. You're probably not going to find a more hardworking YouTuber than Mr. Hootie Hoo. But
I don't know what's happened to him. He's not on. I'm checking the Instagram, and he hasn't been on for 45 minutes. So I reckon he's probably fallen asleep on us. But I'll give him a pass this time. I'll give him a pass.
He may have fallen asleep. It's pretty early in the morning over there, isn't it? It's like 2 or 3 in the morning, I think. So
about 3 o'clock, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably. Yeah, it's been a long day here too. Few celebrationary beers and but just been good. Been getting out hunting when I can. Been taking the kids on a couple of rabbit properties that I've got close by, which has been great, getting them shooting their rabbits. And I took my oldest son, Taj, last week down to the gun store, and he got his did the safety course so he can get his junior shooter permit coming up in he's turning 12 in March, so he's pretty excited about that and looking forward to getting him involved in the sport and, you know, taking him to a range, maybe depending on which range. Like I won't support the Eagle Park range down here due to what they did with the mandating stuff and, you know, all that junk. I'd rather go somewhere else and put my money somewhere else. But you know, just get him involved, get him out hunting, get him, you know, into the sport. He's a smart kid. He's you know, he's doing all right with it. But it's just another excuse to buy more guns, really, because now I can get them for him.
Yeah, exactly. So what is he looking at buying? What does he want? What sort of?
Well, I think I've already got him. He got given a single shot 22 a while ago, which, you know, is still in my name. But I think his first proper gun for him, I want to get him a 223, and, you know, set it up for him the way he likes it. Like I've got one, but it's a heavy barrel. And it's very heavy. It'd be too much for him to carry around. I want to get him a sporter barrel, maybe an X-Bolt or something like that, you know, and get him, you know, because we'll go away up to Ivanhoe and in New South Wales and, you know, he'll be on the back of the ute with us and shooting pigs and foxes and whatnot. I'll probably leave the bigger calibers, you know, for a little while yet, but just work his way up and get him involved in the sport and get him out in the bush and, you know, away from the screen that he's always wanted to stare at.
Yep, that's good. Oh, sorry if he's watching my videos, but yeah, that's about it.
We watch him. We're watching the Building Stuff Australia as well, and you know, we've been watching Jace cutting lawns and finding rubber toys in the grass and all sorts of things. But I'm just wondering where. I was going to say, I'm wondering where all the regular boys like Fox 80, Bushranger, Harps, like why aren't these guys jumping on the live stream? Come on, boys! If you know you're here every week, you know, like put your money where your mouth is and come and say good day. Let us all meet you. I want to see your faces. You know, like I'm willing to put my ugly mug up here. I want to see yours too. So come and stick your head in and say good day.
Exactly. The challenge is on, being thrown out there. So get on, guys. We do have one more in the queue. We just did. Colin Penfold. We know he's gone. He was there, but yeah.
What about you, Aaron? Have you bought anything lately? Have you got any new toys? Any projects?
$60,000 shed.
Well, apart from that, in the you know, rifles. What not?
No, nothing in the rifles. I got so many. I got like 30 now. So yeah, nothing really else that I really want to. I just want to build up the ones I got. You know, get really good with them. I'm going to get back into the long range shooting. It's been a while since I've been building that the shed and everything. So it's been quite a while since I've been shooting. But sometimes it just has to take a back seat and just got to get on with things. I had so much money tied up last year and the other project. Yeah, I'll be getting back into that. But unfortunately, it's been raining here. And I can't get up to the farm, to the long range gongs and that because it's just too muddy. And you can't be tearing up the paddocks. Now, it's been raining all day today, and it seems like every Friday it seems to rain. So I'm going to go out tomorrow, but then it starts raining on the Friday, and the paddocks are just mush. So you can't get out there on the Saturdays.
Yeah, it's been good down here in Melbourne. We've had good dry weather for a while, you know, a bit of wind, but, you know, it's been pretty hot today, 35. It's starting to cool down over the next couple of days. So, you know, there's not much hunting-wise to do this time of year. It's too hot to go, you know, into the high country in Victoria and chase deer. Like, too many snakes, just not worth the risk. Some guys still do it, you know, hats off to them, but I can't be bothered. It's too hot. So I've just got a couple local properties where I shoot rabbits and foxes, and got a nice, got a good big feral cat the other night, which was always a good thing.
Oh, yes. Yep.
Love knocking off a cat.
Yeah, I've shot a few little putties in the past. They're always a lot of fun. But Yeah, I'm hoping to get out shooting in the next off onto a big property with a mate of mine in the next few months at least. Should be getting out there, but he's really good because he's they got air conditioned dongers out west, so at least you can sleep
Yeah,
nicely
okay.
at night. You can go back, have your own donger. It's all air conned, and you don't really have any problems there. So,
Well, that's
which
the
is
way to
always
do
good.
it.
Yeah, as
Work
long as you get a
smart,
good.
not hard.
I don't care about the heat during the day and that, but as long as you can have a good night's sleep, that's the main thing. When
Yeah,
you refresh for the
absolutely.
next day, and yeah.
You have to travel far to be able to go hunt, or is it like fairly local?
That one's about 6-7 hours away from where I live.
Ooh,
That one.
okay.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah,
a
right.
bit of a drive. Not too bad. It's not like you're driving 12, 14 hours. Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah,
But yeah,
okay.
it's a big place. This guy owns several farms, and we can hopefully better get on to all the other neighbours' properties and shoot there as well, which would be good. Yeah, dust off
Very
a
good.
few of the old hunting rifles. Haven't shot my 30-06 for a while.
And you
So
reload your own 30-06, don't you?
yeah, I reload everything. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just do
Well,
it.
I'm going to
You got
start
one?
reloading 300 WSM, but I just haven't got around to it. I've still got a few boxes of ammo to go through before I get to even worrying about running out. It's not something you use a lot of living in Melbourne, you know,
Yeah,
unless you're going away a lot. And with 3 kids at home, like I don't get to do as much as I'd like. But
yeah.
yeah, it's is what it is. It's all good.
So how's everything going down there with the Wu flu?
Not bad. Like we all got it. We all got it here. We were away over the holidays, over New Year's, and me and my wife and the kids, we all got it. And to be honest, like I've had worse hangovers. Like,
Yeah,
I was sick for about a day. Then one day of feeling pretty crap. The next day feeling a bit groggy, a bit hungover, and day 3 I was having beers in my backyard. I was back to normal real quick. Which is not to take away from some people. I know people get sick from it, and that's all good. But like for me and my family, we were all fine. Like we a couple of days, and that was it. And then we would just have to stay in isolation for the whole 7 days, whatever. And then I missed out on starting the working week back, which that didn't bother me at all. So it was a late start to the year, which I'm happy with. And we're all good as gold now. So, yeah, up and done it. And, like, to be honest, almost everyone I know, like there's not many people I don't know that haven't got it and, been through it, recovered, whatever. I don't know anyone who's gotten overly sick from it. So, yeah, I think it's a bit of piss and wind there,
yeah. I've one of my clients' daughters got it, and that's literally the only person I know that has actually had it at all. I
Oh,
don't really
it's
know. I don't.
everywhere down here. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I don't
yeah,
actually know anyone, but yeah, they're getting real militant up here. I know 2 people who almost died from the booster.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I'm still suffering every day. It's been 3 months since from my first
yeah,
jab, and that's wrecked my heart. Like I got they said suspected pericarditis. It's like someone's squeezing my heart, all the time, and that's been 3 months. I really didn't want to do it. I was dead against it the whole time. I've been very vocal about it. And I only had to do it, like I think I told you about it, like I only had to do it for my job to be able to maintain, a decent income, to be able to provide for my family. I was
yeah,
always a strong believer in, natural immunity. And I've had the real flu, like before all this stuff, and that thing knocks you around. This is nothing. This is,
yeah,
But anyway, is what it
yeah,
is. Well, you'll be fine. Don't fear it, people. If you haven't had it, it's nothing. You'll be right. You're not going to die. Don't be afraid. Just live your life, enjoy life, say hi to people. Don't stand 10 feet away and be like, "Ooh, where's my mask?" Just go and have fun. Like it's
yeah.
not as bad
Definitely.
as they make it out to be.
It's got to happen sometime. They've got to open up sometime. They can't keep going with masks and all this bullshit forever. They
No,
just can't keep doing it. It's just, yeah, businesses are suffering. No one's going to the
yeah,
shops. No one's buying
no,
anything. No one's going out.
that's right.
I guess I'm just lucky. Well, you're in the same sort of trade as me, but
Yep,
just lucky that I've still got people are still renovating their homes. That's what saving grace here is.
Yeah, it's been tough down here in Melbourne with timber suppliers. Like we've copped it pretty hard. I know some of the big builders. One of them had to give back over 200 deposits because they just didn't have the timber to build people's homes.
Jeez.
And it's been, luckily for me, I don't do any new builds, and I'm sort of more in the maintenance and repair and sort of stuff like that side of things now. But it's getting like you start to notice it when you go into the hardware stores and the shelves are empty. Like there is nothing in the timber yard. It's a bit of a worry, but hopefully it picks up. I don't know what it's like up in Queensland. Are you short on supply, or are you good? Or
I haven't noticed anything, but all my framing's steel, so I'm a steel framer. So I don't worry about. I don't frame up with firewood and that. So
tin snip chippy.
Yeah, that's it. So it's just everything's steel for me when I do it. But I do manage to do renovations. But I go to the hardware stores and that, and it's all full. Like I haven't noticed anything like that up here. The biggest problem we got here is getting cornice. Big cornice shortage on here up in Queensland. So
is that due to supply or from people not being at work?
Just supply, the manufacturing. They've just stopped making a lot of it, and then they're making it for all different companies now. This one factory.
Wow. Yeah. Well, down here it's like there's so many people off sick with COVID that you can't get deliveries, you can't get materials because people are all at home. So it's slowly starting to get better, but it was for the last 3 weeks. Definitely, like my local hardware store, one of the big ones, they had 40 staff out. At one point without, who are off with COVID. So, and it's not just if you've got it, if you've been a close contact as well, like you got to stay home. So, and so in some cases, people like one member of the family will get it. They'll do their 7 days, and at the end of that 7 days, the next member gets it because you're a close contact. There's another 7 days for you as well. So, people are doing a couple of weeks stint being stuck at home when they're not even sick. So, all good.
Yeah, exactly. Just stay right there. I just want to thank Brendan. Thank you so much, Brendan, for the super chat, the first super chat of the night. Thank you so much. He said, finally got myself booked in for a firearm safety course, 9th of Feb. Wish me luck, fellas. Well, good luck. Also, is the course pretty simple, like a mixture of practical and theory, but once again, I'm very excited to get the ball rolling. It is simple. They basically just give you the answers. The whole course is pointless, absolutely pointless. You don't learn anything. They give you the answers. It's all multi-choice. People on my course years ago, when I did it, there's people actually fell asleep because they were on the piss all night before, and they still passed. So, it's just pointless. It's just a box ticking exercise. So you can't fail. You pay your money, and they don't fail you.
No, that's right. My 11-year-old son got 100%, so you should be right.
Yeah, well, if you want to come on tonight, Brendan, just tell us. Jump on, and everyone can. We can talk to you about it. So jump on if you want to talk about it. Don't be shy. But and thank you very much for the super chat. Thank you so much. So when you go hunting, do you do any long range hunting, or just pretty close in?
Well, I haven't really, nothing really to shoot long range down here. The property that I do go to up in Ivanhoe, there is a couple of ranges on there. One's 3 mile, and it's all set out for, all different measurements. You can shoot from, 100 meters out to this, ridiculous amount of space, whatever you need. And it's pretty good, but it's hot, like when you're sitting up there and it's like, 35, 40 degrees some days, laying down in the sun, shooting targets. Like we just go and shoot, we go shoot animals. We go up there and we hunt when we can, like mostly at night time, and sort of just relax during the day because it gets too hot. So, but in Melbourne, like I don't really have anywhere to shoot long range. I've got to travel, it's like nearly 2 hours to the nearest, g'day Sherry, to the nearest range, which is Little River. But I don't really like going out there. So, yeah, I don't really get a chance to do it, but I'd like to. I'd like to do some more long range stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's good. Yeah. Yeah, like it's a real touchy subject. Long range hunting, people say it's unethical and all this, but I'm happily comfortable with my 30-06 popping off targets at headshots at 500 meters quite easily. I'm getting with my 30-06, my compressed loads at 500 meters. I'm getting like 3-inch groups.
Yeah.
Not 3-inch. Sorry. About 3 inches. I'd say. Yeah, easily.
I'll never knock anyone for how they want to hunt. If you want to hunt long range and you're confident you can do it, go do it. You know, if you want to stalk an animal, go stalk it. If you want to use a bow, use a bow. You know, I'll never tell anyone how they should or shouldn't hunt. Like, you want to get out there and do it, go do it. You know, I'm all for it. Like, I'll never. I can't. I don't understand how people get upset about how somebody else does something. You know, let them be. You know, if you don't want to do it, don't do it.
Well, Jason's getting a few bad comments on his bunny hunting one he was telling me today. People, calling him everything under the sun because he's not eating the rabbits.
What?
So,
They're vermin. They're pests.
yeah, the roadkill. They're like, yeah,
Blow
it's
them
like
up. I don't care.
it's the end of the world sort of food. You got to be pretty desperate to eat that muck. I did a lot of rabbit shooting overseas, and yeah, man, you wouldn't eat them. They're just disgusting, full of disease, and yeah. People are like, really getting up them on it all. It's unbelievable.
You're always going to get those people. I don't understand why those people even watch those kind of channels. You know, like if you're not into hunting and, you know, pest control or anything like that, why would you watch a guy long range shooting rabbits? Like, why would you sit there and go through that? I don't understand. You know,
exactly.
Go watch something else.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, we better leave it there because we do have one more person. And
Thank you, Aaron.
the two ladies that are in here, jump on and give us a bit of a chat. So we can hear from the ladies as well before we
Get in there,
round up
Sheree.
the show. So, yeah, Sherry and Angel, if you want to jump on and we'll have a bit of a chat to you. I know Sherry was out shooting over Christmas. So, yep, definitely. Jump on, girls, and we can have a bit of a chat. Once again, thank you so much, Matt. It's always nice talking to you. It is fantastic.
Thank you, Aaron.
Talk
Happy
to you very
Australia Day,
soon.
mate.
Yeah, happy Australia Day to you too. So talk to you
Take it
very soon.
easy.
You
See
too.
ya.
Catch ya. Bye. Bye. So, guys, there's the link I've just put up in the comment section. That's the link. Click on that. You'll enter the queue, and we can chat. So we've got about another 20 minutes, so we can get 2 or 3 more of you guys and for a bit of a chat. So jump on. Don't be shy. Let's talk guns. So we will talk to Colin. Colin, by the looks of it, you have to lower your camera because all I can see is the top of your head. Good evening, Colin. Nice to
Hi,
see
Aaron.
you. How's things?
Yeah. Things are pretty good. How was your Australia Day? Had a great one here in Golden.
Yeah, nice. Good weather down there?
Oh, yeah, it was quite a nice day, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
that's good.
first of all, I thought I'd tell everyone what sort of guns I've got because that's the big question I think a few people have. I've got the Sauer 100 and 308 I was telling you that you said that I got because I got that off your review because I really was impressed by it.
Yeah, they are very good.
I've got my Ruger Precision Rimfire. And I remember I was looking into it when I saw that, I think the review you did with Marty. And after you'd seen it, I thought to myself, hey, I like this. If it's good enough for Aaron, it's good enough for me. So I bought it and I'm very happy with it. And I got myself the CBC single barrel shotgun, 12 gauge, 30-inch barrel. I just got it because I wanted to learn about shotguns. It was cheap. And tell you what, I'm just going to need a real recoil pad because last time I was at the range, I ended up putting like 25 rounds through it.
Yep.
And the other one is my Type 53 Mosin Nagant.
Oh,
that is
nice.
a fun gun. It shoots fireballs.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
And the
beauty of it, are you using surplus ammo with it?
No, I can't find any surplus ammo. I had to go down and get this this factory stuff, and the shop down there was charging me $50 a box.
Jeez.
But you know, the thing is about that Mosin, it's got history. It was made in 1955. you know, that's the thing about it. It's got so much history. It's built like a tank. That's yeah. I just thought I'd tell you what my plans are shooting wise. I'm hopefully trying to do my PPL up in Sydney.
Yep.
For the H class, and that's.
Oh, sorry, Colin. Everyone's saying lower your camera a bit. Sorry.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
you see,
I've got the
that's
iPad.
better. That's better.
The plan is to do the PPL up in Sydney because the Goulburn club, the club down in Goulburn, is closed book.
Yeah. Oh no.
And you know the funny reason why? Because it was absolute, and this is what I heard. This is allegedly, people were coming from Sydney, signing up, joining the club, getting their PTA, pissing off, and not telling the registry they'd moved.
All right. Yeah.
So yeah, they had to stop. But that shows you how well registration works, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh, registration's only there to for compensation. That's it.
And to make money.
Yep.
Yep. But yeah, a few other things I wanted to ask you. I want to mention I bought Nathan Foster's books.
Yeah. Yep.
Very, very complex. They like encyclopedias and things like that.
Yeah. Yeah, he's very meticulous. Yeah, very meticulous. Yeah.
And yeah, I wanted to ask, just mention what my plans were going forward to get. What the first thing I was going to get is get myself a Ruger Mark IV.
Yep.
The idea is because I don't reload, and a guy at the pistol said, and you guys have said, always reload with pistols because it's going to cost you a fortune.
Yeah, it does.
And so yeah. That's the plan, and also wanted to talk about the NSC and just say, look, the NSC has made a big difference in the shooting industry in Australia.
They definitely have.
And every license they say, that every person's license they've saved is a victory. It might not be spectacular and make the headlines, but it's made a difference in someone's life. And before they came about, there was no one doing it.
No, it's all just take, and and roll over. That was about it.
And yeah, look, I donate regularly to the NSC because I believe that, you know, I bought the membership and I think, well, you know, kick in a little bit. Every little bit helps because it might, you know.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, we need definitely more people joining up to the NSC. Definitely the organisation. To me, they're the only organisation worth belonging to. They and what's so good about them, you can actually see what they've done. It's on their website, so you can see what they've actually done there. And and they don't bullshit or anything about what they've done or blow it out of proportion. And then one of the worst things out there is people are claiming other people's wins, and the NSC have never done that. And they that's the biggest. That's one of my pet hates. They all these other people are claiming other people's wins. I've seen it several times in the past, and you guys have commented on it, and it's just unbelievable.
Oh, look, I've heard from the rumours all these organisations claiming credit for the NSC's work, and these people have done nothing. It's like let's say the NSC got back C class for general use, right? How many of these organisations would say, "Hey, it was a joint effort," or "We did it"? You know.
Yep.
They'd be all over it, trying to milk it for everything it's worth.
Exactly. Yep. But the they've done really good work, and they definitely need more and more people signing up to them and buying their merch and getting out there and spreading the word. We try and spread it as much as we can. Their website's pretty detailed on what they've done, so you can. Yeah, it's easy to do the research on them. If you're not too sure about them, it's very easy to do the research because they have everything right there at their fingertips. Like they are the ones who actually have members who are actually in Parliament.
Yeah.
And they are actually putting things forward that you guys say on this show. They're going back to the politicians and saying to them, hey, bring this up. People want to know about this. They're talking about this topic. We've got to find out about this. Like they're the ones that exposed Daniel Andrews and all them down there with this $25 million purchase on these AR-15s that should only be a couple of $100,000.
That's pure pork barreling, if you ask me. That's my opinion of it. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
But but I just wanted to mention, I did the count of the votes for the council election. I discovered something very important. I was one of the old election guys. He's actually said to me, he said, all that, how the parties preference each other.
Yep.
It's all a scam, because they can only give it to you as a how to vote card. Like they'll say, hey, if you vote for this party, or this is how we've preferenced, you just put their names on a list and a how to vote card. You're the one with the power that, you can vote for whoever the hell you want. You don't have to listen to those preference cards. And that's how they try and scam it, because we've got the power. So, and that was quite an eye-opening thing for me.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, it is. Yep.
And it means that, it's something I thought I'd bring up because we've got an election coming up. And my view is just vote below the line. Fuck off Labor, fuck off Liberal. Go pick and the shooters and farmers and fishers and the Greens and whoever, but pick people you like. If they're pro-freedom and they're pro-gun, go for it.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing.
And I've been talking to a few guys in New Zealand, and it turns out the only pro-freedom and pro-gun party that they have there is the New Conservatives.
Yep.
But
there was some actual sad news today out of New Zealand. Mike Loader, who we've had on the show, I might try and we did a 3-hour interview with him a few years ago before the first channel got removed and taken down, and he passed away this week. It was very sad. So condolences to his family and friends. Very sad. He was a lovely bloke, very informative, and he was one of the only people in New Zealand that actually stood up and absolutely gave it to the politicians, the police. He stumped them. He was even, I think, on parliamentary reviews and as a civilian, and he was stumping them, and he didn't hold back in his words. He absolutely gave it to them, and he didn't back down, and he did so much for New Zealand shooters, and he passed away with a heart attack at age 50 this week, which is very sad. He's a very nice guy. So I might try and find that interview. We had a huge interview with him on the New Zealand gun ban. It was very interesting from his perspective. It was only a matter of weeks after it all happened with the massacre and everything, and it was very interesting to hear a local's interpretation of everything that went down.
When I heard the news about Mike's passing, I was absolutely shocked. I was very saddened, because Mike was a good and honest man and a tireless champion of New Zealand shooters.
Yeah,
and he was the only, and he was a one-man shooting organization, and just the heart, man. The guy had the heart of a lion. He was he was more courageous than all their organizations and all their politicians, because he believed what was right, and he didn't care what happened. He would go and take it. He called the Parliament of New Zealand Nazis to their face.
Yeah, the police had them up on that. I think they wanted to try and charge him or something, and he said, "Oh, why are you doing that?" He goes, "Well, that's what I believe you are. It's exactly what you're doing. That's what you are." And he didn't hold. He just told him, admitted it, and live on camera, on TV, and gave it to them. So he's a top bloke. Very sad to hear that. Thought he would have had a lot more life in him. Unfortunately, this is the way the cards that some people were dealt. Unfortunately, very sad. Yeah. So anyway, we'll leave it there, Colin, because we got Sherry, and we've got just enough time to have one more person. It was very nice talking to you, Colin.
No worries, Aaron.
And we'll talk to you. Hey?
I'm glad I could be on here without lagging.
No, perfect. Crystal clear.
Last time I ended up lagging, so I'm glad it worked.
Yeah, no, crystal clear. It's all good. Perfect.
All right.
Cool. Thank you.
No worries. See ya.
Talk to you soon. See ya. Bye. G'day, Sherry. You're not going to believe it.
G'day, mate.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. And guys, we have Hootie Who in the house. He's joined up. Must have slept in. So Hoot, we will get to you in a second. So we'll talk to Sherry, then we'll bring Hootie Who on. So it might be a longer show tonight. So So we'll do that. So how you been? How's your holidays? And
good. Yeah. Holidays great. Went too quick, as they always do. Been back at work a couple of weeks now, but yeah, got down State Forest. Went to Glenbog. Didn't really see any deer anywhere. Plenty of roo, wallabies, etc. Yeah, pretty good. Had a bit of a shoot, which was fun. Did a bit of fishing. Caught plenty of fish, which was fabulous.
That's good.
Yeah, just really enjoyed downtime. How about you? Merry Christmas, Happy New Year,
yeah.
Happy Australia
Yes.
Day.
You too. Yeah, Christmas just spent working in the workshop, as you know. You've seen the photos and
Yeah.
building that up, and
Yeah.
that's about it. Actually, the workshop got flooded last night. So
Oh, fuck.
we had a monster storm. Yeah, it all flooded, and managed to save all the engineering equipment and everything, which was good. So I was lucky, but yeah, just the massive storm and all the gum tree leaves blocked up all the drains and flooded the workshop, which is a bit of a shame. So I've had a bit of a day cleaning up. So so it's I was lucky I didn't lose anything valuable, which was good.
Yeah. No, that'd be
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, so apart from that, just been shooting my pistols lately. That's been about it.
Very
So,
good.
what are you thinking of getting for your very first gun?
Well, I've still been looking at the ticker.
That's quite good.
Yeah, but I did shoot a Ruger.
Yeah.
So Ronnie's got a Ruger, so he let me have a shoot at that. And I tell you what, I didn't hate it.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking I might either one steal his or buy one of those. It's just
Rugers.
it was pretty good.
Yeah, the Rugers are good. Hootie, who's coming on in 2 seconds, he's a big Ruger fan. But no, they're good. They're good.
Yeah, I
And,
actually really, really enjoyed it. Could hold it just fine, shoot it just fine. So I'm thinking maybe I might go down that road.
Yeah, I still reckon take a look at Sauer. They're a reasonable price and made in Germany, and they are absolutely fantastic. I think they're just a bit cheaper than the Tikkas, but 100 times better. And better.
Of course you'd say that. Of course you'd say that.
Yeah. Well, out of 30 guns, probably my favourite gun I've got, most accurate. Excuse me. Yeah.
Well,
so
you do you, boo.
Yeah. So any plans? What's so your license came through and everything?
Yeah.
Good.
We're working on that. Yeah. There's a few little things that I have to do, which is not great, but that's fine. We'll get it done. But should be fine.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. Well, you've got enough time to window shop for what you want.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure.
And I'm in no major rush because I've got plenty of guns that I can borrow, use, etc. So that's fine. No issue.
Yeah, exactly. That is always good. I know when I started over here, I didn't really know anyone, so I had no guns. I just had to play the game and wait before I could actually start shooting because I didn't know anyone here when I got my license really in the shooting game.
Yeah. Well, I've got a couple of trips planned soon. One in a few weeks, and then I've got a week-long hunt trip, I think in August, which should be good. So going to be fun. Lots of little weekends away here and there for hunts coming up. Going to do some scouting in a few weeks. Set up some cameras, all fun and games.
Oh, that is awesome. That'll be good. You have to keep everyone posted. Get on the next meetup chat and tell us how you went. That's for sure.
Yeah. Well,
awesome.
So far I've got one wallaby in the bag.
Oh, that's good. Are you allowed to shoot those?
On the property that I was on, yes.
Oh,
it was a bit of a disease looking thing anyway. So look, let's face it didn't run away. But whatever.
Yeah, you gotta be humane sometimes.
I'm getting wallabies, I'm getting fish, I'm happy.
Yep, that's it. That's it. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, I hate to cut you off, but we've got to bring Hootie in.
No, go for it, mate.
And we will talk to you very, very soon.
Cheers.
Cool. Catch you later. See ya.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Hello, Hootie.
Hey, I feel so terrible. I was ready 20 minutes before the show, and then I fell back asleep.
No, that's all right. We'll let you off this time. Yeah, it's the first warning.
How you doing, man? We haven't talked
Yeah.
to you a little bit.
Yeah, been busy with the other channel and building things, and yeah.
I've been watching your build on that whole thing. That's impressive. That thing is huge.
Yeah, it is big. I don't know. I can't remember. In the first video, I explained how many feet it was in the old-fashioned measurements, but yeah, it's 18 by 9 meters, whatever that is in feet. So yeah, there's about 160 square meters on the floor. So yeah, no, it's good. Yeah, so man, your channel has blown up since last time. You got another 200,000 subscribers since last time we talked.
I don't know how, but
yeah,
somehow.
Throw some of them my way. I need them. I think I've gone up 1,000 since last time, and you've gone up 200,000.
I'll tell you something squirrely that happened. A big piece of it was doing those short videos.
Yeah, that's all right.
So
Yeah,
last summer, if you were making short videos, they somehow promoted a bunch of them, and now they're not so much.
yeah. Well, right across YouTube, any channel, they're all saying all their views are plummeting. I think now that all the lockdowns are done and people aren't home anymore, they're back to work. That could have something to do with it.
Yeah.
But all my views on both channels have gone down. So has Jason's, and a few other YouTubers I know have said that they're only getting half the views now. And it's been a big complaint. And then YouTube are promoting all the left-wing woke channels big time and just burying everybody else.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. 100%. It's a scam, and they fiddle with the numbers 100%.
Yeah. So what is happening in Tennessee? Is there any new gun laws down there at all from Biden, your supreme leader?
No, not that I know of.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same old thing. One thing that is new, as far as news, I guess. I don't know many people that have suppressors because it's such a pain for us to get them. We have to pay like a $250 fee, then give them our fingerprints, and then wait for the government to approve us. And it normally takes like 9 months to a year to get approved. Well, now they're doing what they're calling e-filing for suppressors. And supposedly it's only supposed to take us like 3 months to get a suppressor. So
That's right.
I'm going to try to start getting into suppressors, and hopefully it all works out.
When I lived in New Zealand, I used to have suppressors because they're over the counter. You just go into the shop in New Zealand.
Yeah, a lot of
be a
countries
kid and you
like
buy it.
in Europe do that too.
Well, in Europe, a lot of places you're not allowed to shoot unless you are suppressed.
Yeah.
They won't let you hunt on properties, and I think most gun ranges over there, a lot of gun ranges say that you have to have suppressors or you can't shoot here.
Yeah. But like my hearing is terrible. My one ear I can't hear, and the other one is almost gone. So that's huge to me.
Yeah. So you're doing YouTube full time now. It's your career.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going all right.
That wasn't
You're still
planned,
doing
but
it.
that's what's happening right now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember you talking to me about it, and your old boss and that. What a nightmare.
Oh, yeah. It was bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Not good at all. Yeah. Well, you're pumping out the video. Still doing one a day, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I normally watch about 3 or 4 at a time, save them up, and watch them all in one hit.
And I was just on a duck hunting trip.
Saw that. Yeah.
And then I got back from that, and then I went to what they call that SHOT Show. I don't know if you guys watch that or know about that. If tons of people made videos on it.
Yeah.
But I was in Las Vegas for that all last week.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get caught back up on videos.
Well, how did you find SHOT Show? Because I was actually booked in to go right when the China invasion of the flu happened.
Really?
Yeah, I filled out the forms. It was all good. They did that background check for the media, and it was all good. And then all of a sudden, that hit, and that was the end of that.
Oh man.
Yeah,
that's what I did. I applied to be part of the media, and
and they check you out, making sure you do regular videos. You just haven't put one video up, and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it was cool, but I don't know.
Yep.
Every company you ever heard of was there pretty much, except for Sig didn't go.
Really?
Ruger didn't go.
Gee, what Ruger? Because that the base there.
They backed out apparently, saying because of the whole whatever.
Yeah. Jeez.
And Savage had a booth with nothing there. They just had the signs up that said Savage, but then there was nothing there.
Jeez. Yeah, I'll definitely get over there one day, but have to wait till it all picks up. Really, I'm not going to spend. It's like a 10 grand trip from over here, airfares, accommodation, and I'm not going to go to Vegas for 1 week and go to the US for 1 week. It's pointless to spend all that money. You've got to travel around and see people and see the sights if you're traveling that far. So I priced up a trip. It was about 10 to 12,000 if I did things on the cheap for 4 weeks in the US.
That's not bad for that long.
Oh, that's slumming it. Yeah, it's like basically living on the street and that, and begging for food, things like that.
Yeah.
And living in a cardboard box in the alleyway. And so because our exchange rate's shocking over here. Like if you came here, you'd live like a king, because basically get double of your money. But I go over there, I lose so much.
Especially here recently.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Well, all you guys are complaining about your fuel prices, your gas prices. Well, double that, and that's what we pay, even triple it. So per gallon, or you break our liters down to your gallon. Yeah, we're paying 2 to 3 times as much as what you're paying.
And our gas was a lot cheaper, a year ago. It was $2 a gallon. Now it's about $3 a gallon where I'm at.
Yeah, I think there's about 5 liters in every gallon, and we're paying $1.80 a liter.
I couldn't afford to go anywhere.
Yeah, we just have to, everything else costs more. We make more money for work and all that. That's why we can't become full-time YouTubers here, because the money they pay, you can't live off it here in Australia. You just can't live off it. So we can't, because everything, food, housing, you name it, just costs a fortune here. Everything you touch costs you money, and a lot of money. I look at the prices, and you've told me the prices of things, and it's just so much cheaper. Like shooting here is a very expensive sport to shoot here.
Yeah.
And it's on the decline. The way it's going, it's on the decline here. It'll be a very selective sport in 10 years. I think a lot of shooting will be just gone in about 10 years' time, the way we're heading here.
Yeah. Ammo is just now starting to come back here.
Yeah.
Like for 2 years, we haven't been able to find it on the shelf. Now, if you go to any gun store, you can find pistol ammo, 9mm, 45, and everybody has 223 Remington ammo. But we still can't get like the deer hunting ammo. It's all gone. It'll hit the shelves, and people still rush like mad and go buy it, all of it.
Yep. Yep. You don't have the time to reload, do you?
I could probably find the time.
Yeah.
I just really don't have the desire to do it. I've got a couple friends that do, so if I really need stuff, they can load me stuff.
So
But
I hate.
from a business perspective, like making a video, nobody wants to see me make my own ammo. They
No.
want to see how good is the stuff that they can go buy at the store. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, exactly. So I hate reloading, but you have to reload here, or else you can't afford to shoot.
Yeah.
It's just very, very expensive. So we haven't really had much of an ammo shortage here, as in like, oh, geez, I can't get 308, for example. It's been, I can't get the brand I want. And I can't get that, but they got that brand that I can go grab. So you can always get something, but you just can't get, maybe not get what you want to get in brand name.
Well, and like here, before our most recent election, presidential election, you could go to the store and for $20. You could get 20 rounds of any deer cartridge, just about the common ones like 308, 270, 30-06. You could go pay $20 and get 20 bullets. Now it's $50 for the cheap
Jeez.
stuff. So,
Jeez. And you went to the Remington factory, didn't you?
yeah.
Yeah. How did you swindle that one?
I just got a phone call and somebody said, "Do you want to come tour the factory?" I said, "Yeah."
Sweet.
That was it.
Yeah. Did they give you a care package when you left?
No,
Like a pallet of ammo?
no. It was very interesting though. But they're loading tons of ammo. I couldn't believe it. Like everything you could even think of. Like they were loading 35 Wayland, 22 250, 30 7mm mag. Like they were literally loading everything. So
Their machines they have, this is what I've always wondered. Do they like, okay, that machine's doing 308 this week and they can swap out the dies or anything and next week it's doing 3006, or is it just one machine full-time dedicated
no, they can
to
swap
that
it out.
caliber?
Yeah, they could swap it out.
Did they tell you the sort of how long it takes to swap it out and set it up?
No, I didn't ask.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know enough about reloading or loading, I guess, to know how complicated that would be.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting to see. I love all those machines and that. They're fantastic.
They were fast. Like 30-30. They were like zoom, 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 zoom. Like, holy cow. How did they just not screw up? But
what about the noise?
Oh, it was
very
loud. Yeah. They made us wear earplugs actually.
Yeah. Jeez.
It was super loud. I filmed some stuff where they were loading rifle rounds.
Yeah.
You could hardly hear me talking just because the noise was so loud.
Yeah. Jeez. Yeah, that would be an awesome experience. So tell us about SHOT Show. What did you see? What did you think of it? Was that your first SHOT Show?
Yes, I've never been.
Yeah.
There was a lot. I really only filmed like normal people stuff, like stuff that I would go buy. There was a lot of expensive rifles and that I just didn't pay any attention to because that doesn't interest me.
Yeah.
I was super bummed that Ruger wasn't there.
Yeah, that's surprising.
But there was a couple things that I thought were really cool. The Caldwell brand, they had this machine that you just step on a pedal and it would shoot a clay out, which I thought was really cool.
Yeah, that's good. So it's all electronic, was it?
No, it's just like mechanical, foot operated.
Oh yeah.
So like the normal ones, you have to either bring a car battery and then operate it with the car battery, or there's the old ones where you had to cock it and pull a string. This one was just super simple, pushing your foot on the thing and.
Yep, and you didn't have to cock it each time or anything.
No, it just cocks itself.
Jeez, that's awesome.
Yeah.
maybe in 5 or 6 years, they'll finally find their way to Australia. We're that far behind. You went to the media shoot as well. And shot them. Did you shoot any of the machine guns and stuff they had there? And
I
that?
did go. I didn't shoot a whole lot of guns though.
Yeah.
I shot.
They limit you, don't they? How many rounds you can have and all that sort of stuff, don't they?
I mean, the ones I did shoot, they were all pretty much shoot as much as you want.
Yeah.
And there was one booth. They were shooting 308 rifles, and the guy was like, "You want some ammo?" I was like, yeah." And he put 3 boxes of ammo in my backpack. I was like,
yeah.
Whatever.
Sweet. That's
But
all right.
a lot of the people that were there were media people, which a lot of them were YouTubers, and they're just like drooling at the fact that they get to shoot free ammo. And I was just kind of like, I can shoot guns at my house. Like, it's not that big of a deal to me. But some people, it's a lot bigger of a deal, I guess.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna just go blast a bunch of guns just for the heck of it. If I don't have any interest in filming it, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Well, I was asked to if I could bring over some of my long-range shooting guns to the US. What another YouTuber asked, and I said, that I ain't coming to the US to shoot a dirty old bolt action. I can shoot those all day, every day, 5 minutes from my house up to about 1.5 Ks. I'm going there to shoot semi-autos and machine guns. That's it.
Yeah.
Because we can't have those here, so why would I shoot what I've got sitting on my safe?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They didn't have a lot of full autos there.
Yeah.
They had some kind of minigun like on the back of a truck.
Oh, awesome.
But they weren't letting a whole lot of people shoot that.
Yeah.
It was like they'd see someone who's like a celebrity and they'd ask them to come shoot it quick, and everybody would film it, you know what I'm saying? But they weren't letting like everybody just sit there and shoot the minigun and burn 1,000 rounds.
Yeah, I can see that get a bit expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I know Battlefield Vegas, it's $300 for 300 rounds, and it's like about half a second.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't afford that.
No. Well, I got a mate who went to Battlefield Vegas, and he spent something like $1,200.
Whoa.
In a couple of hours, just shooting all the machine guns with him and his kids and his wife. Yeah.
I believe it.
Yeah, expensive, eh?
And one thing that was interesting, I can't remember the company now, but they had a binary trigger in a Glock. So you pull the trigger, it shoots. You let the trigger go, it shoots. Which I think is kind of dumb.
Yeah, it'd be pretty dangerous in a short barrel thing.
Oh, it'd be very dangerous. But like when you're shooting a pistol, you shoot, your sights are not going to be on the target again, you know? So you have to reposition your aim and then let the trigger out. Like, you're just asking somebody to get shot accidentally.
Yeah. Because you're not going to be used to that, because you'd shoot and then you might want to come and holster it, and bang, as soon as you let go, you just shot your foot off.
Yeah. It's interesting, but I wouldn't want it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, nah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't want that either. So, did you catch up with many YouTubers and talk to any of them, or?
Nah. Most YouTubers aren't worth talking to. They're all garbage.
Yeah, I've heard that from a few of them now. That a lot of them don't. Yeah, they don't think. They don't think much of other people.
It's all about the money, and nobody cares about other people.
That's same with some of them over here as well in Australia. Yeah, very different. They got a YouTube face, and they are then they have their normal day-to-day face.
Yeah.
Yep, that not many people know about. Yeah. So what else have you got lined up?
Same old thing, really. So there was somebody in the chat earlier before I accidentally fell asleep named Mikey. Do you know who Mikey is? He was slamming me, talking about he quit watching my channel because of my hunting. I guess saying I didn't do real hunting. But we just finished whitetail season, so that's where I live. That's the only big game is whitetail deer.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming he was slamming me because this year we did some high fence hunting. Like you can go to Texas, and shoot a red stag. Well, we don't have red stag. Yes, they're in a fence when you go hunt them, on 500 acres or whatever. But we shot 6 wild whitetail here this year and filmed every single one of those.
Well, your freezer must be full.
Oh my goodness. It's full to the top. And we gave a bunch of it away. Here you can donate them too. Like they have a program for the needy or whatever. And you can donate deer meat. So we donated some.
Yep.
But actually, my video last night was my son. He shot 2 whitetail on the same day.
Oh, wow. That's good.
With the 243.
Yeah. Oh, excellent stuff. So what, do you have a limit there of what you can catch or pay per kill or what? Because no pest there, you can just shoot as many as you want. A lot of guys just shoot, drop them and walk away. They can shoot 10, 15 deer a night.
That's illegal here. You would get in big trouble if you just shot it and left it. They consider that poaching. But it depends on where you live. So here in Tennessee, where I live, we can shoot 2 bucks a year. So if it has antlers, you can only shoot 2 of those. But the does, the females, we can shoot 3 a day. But you have to take them.
Yeah.
Do something with it.
So
even if you want it, you still got to take it and go donate it.
Oh, you got to take the entire carcass to get the whole.
No. Some people can just sit there and butcher it real quick and leave the stuff you don't use. But it's easier just to take the whole deer out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's good.
Plus, if you're hunting public land and you leave stuff there, well, then people know your secret hunting spot. You know what I'm saying? So I take the whole deer out and nobody knows I was there like a ninja or something.
Ninja hootie. Oh, awesome stuff.
Even where on the public land, I park way down the road and then walk in the dark pretty far so people don't see my truck.
Yep. Oh, cool. So what new guns have you brought? Tell everyone that. You went on a big buying spree a while ago. Every week you're buying something.
Yeah. So I haven't bought any new guns in like 2 or 3 months. I'm trying to. People don't realize how much money I spend on making these videos. Like it's. If I told you, it's absurd. Because I don't have it. I don't have companies giving me free guns, and I don't have all these big sponsors. Like I'm broke. Like we said earlier, I'd have to do this full time now, not by choice, but it costs a lot of money. So like the past 2 or 3 months, I haven't bought any because I've been trying to not go broke again, and you know what I'm saying. But I did just get a couple new shotguns that I just started filming. They're both CZs. One is a CZ. Nice. It's called a CZ 1012. It's a semi-auto. I took that on my duck hunting trip. And then I got a CZ pump action. It's called the 612 Magnum. It can hold the 3.5-inch shells.
Yep. Is that the one that holds 8 or 9 rounds?
No, not these. The semi holds 5 and plus 1, I think. The pump 4+1, I think.
Oh yeah.
But when I was at the range day in Vegas, I shot a Savage.
I was going to say that. I saw that. What was that like?
9+1. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That
What are
particular one, it's very expensive. I think like $1,500.
Oh, that's
But
cheap. Good for we
that's
pay.
a lot of money to me. I buy
that'd,
the Ruger Americans that are $300 or $400.
that'd be $3,000 to $3,500 over here, and if we're allowed to have it, but being semi-auto, we can't easily. Their price, they screw us on everything. Yeah. Hang on, we got a super chat. Thank you very much, BD83. Hootie ho, and are you in contact with Hickok 45 and TN Outdoors?
No. So they live 30 minutes from me, but no, I don't know them. I've met them, but yeah, I won't go into detail. I hate to slam people or whatever, but they're kind of in that group of very wealthy people who don't want to talk to peasants.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, because yeah, guys, I know what Hootie's saying, because he's told me the stories. Yeah. Once again, you have the YouTube face, and then you have the side of your outside of YouTube.
People don't realize some of these guys are making like almost six figures, almost 100,000 a month.
Yep.
Like they're literally millionaires, and they're just saying whatever the highest bidder is paying them to say. And I know this because I worked for some of the same people. I don't anymore, but some of these guys are making, every time they make a video, $25,000 or $30,000 every video.
Yeah.
And people don't want to believe it, but that's the facts. They're getting so many views that people are just chomping at the bit to advertise.
Yeah, man, that would be nice to get that.
Mate. Oh yeah,
I get $2.50 a video on average. That's pretty much it. And every live stream is demonetized for 3 days before they let me monetize, and that's it. All the revenue's gone by then. So basically about $2.50 I get a video. So so that's why your super chats are really important, guys, and really help the channel out and keep it going. So thank you so much for all your super chats. Thank you, BD. We really do appreciate it. Yeah, the stories you've told me, guys. Hootie's told me some stories about some of these guys and guys that you guys watch and have commented on, and you think they're good guys, mate. They are absolute scum. Some of these people out there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Who is this John Rambo in the chat? That guy's a squirrel. Kick that guy out.
John Rambo. Who seems bored as fuck talking to this fuckwit? Okay. Well,
no, I'm not bored. I can sit here and talk all night. If I seem bored, that's because it's 4:00 in the morning and I accidentally fell asleep.
Well, he's blocked now. And if you didn't like me, you wouldn't be talking to me every few days, I guess.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Lucky we got free text messaging through Instagram, or else it costs us a fortune to talk.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I've got WhatsApp too. I don't know if you guys use WhatsApp, but
no. Oh, I don't know.
I don't either.
Yeah, no, I just limit myself. I mainly just use Instagram now.
People in Europe, I know a couple people in Europe. That's big there in Europe, WhatsApp. So I had to get it. People text me on there from Europe. I don't know.
I might have an account there, but I find it hard to keep up with everything with 2 channels.
Yeah.
So and I mainly just use Instagram now and talk to everyone on Instagram. Matt, who was just on the show before you, top bloke. Thank you for the super chat. Hootie, I love seeing you hunt with your boys, making lifelong memories. It is good.
Those are my favorite videos. Yeah, Matt's a good dude. I believe it or not, I had Matt on my live. It's been a while ago. It might have been 6 months ago, but yeah, he's a good dude.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, no, he's a top bloke. And guys, Rambo has been terminated. He's gone. We won't be seeing him again. Yeah. In fact, he's an insult to the Rambo name. Thank you so much, Matt, for that. I really do appreciate all you guys' super chats, actually. I really do. And we got our friend Harp, Adam. Have you shot the Ruger 22 Hornet?
No, I haven't. That one is on the list. So I've tried to buy literally everything. So starting with the more common stuff, 308, 30-06, 270. Now I'm getting into the more squirrely stuff, I'd call it.
Yeah.
But that one's on the list. It's a little bit further down, but it's on the list. My next two that I'm going to buy is a 6.5 Grendel. Have you ever shot one of those?
No, never shot one of those.
I haven't either. But
I got to take a mortgage out to pay for the ammo.
Yeah. So, well, it used to be cheaper ammo here, but now it's expensive just like everything else. But 6.5 Grendel's one that I want next. And then I'm going to get a 257 Weatherby Magnum.
Yep. Nice. Yep. I've got a few big Weatherby Magnum guns. My friend's brought that. He owns a gun shop, so we're going to get out when the weather picks up and it's not so hot. Make a few little short videos for the channel because we haven't made actual gun shooting videos for a while. Because, as you know, we talked about this before. I've stopped giving free advertising to these gun makers who won't even return my phone calls. So, yes, I don't really do many gun videos now, but there is a few going to be coming this year. Yeah, that's for sure.
Sweet.
There we go. Dank bloke, do you like the CMMG? I know you do because it's your favorite semi-auto.
Yeah. So I'm trying to think. Almost all of my semi-autos or ARs, if you want to call them that, are CMMG. I just got one from Bear Creek Arsenal here recently.
I like that I love that 308 one.
That one's nice.
The camo, keeping that warm for me till I get over there.
Yeah.
I'll buy us 500 rounds of ammo.
We got ammo to burn. If you ever make it over here, we'll go shoot all day.
Dude, I'll get over there. Yeah, there'll be days worth of shooting. And you can keep all the brass and sell it.
Yeah. Well, I said I got a couple friends who reload. I'd save all my rifle brass and just give it to my friends or trade them or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. I miss my semi-autos and I miss my suppressors. Used to have those in New Zealand. Used to shoot the old AKs and AR platforms and shotguns and Benellis and all that sort of stuff on just 5 acres.
Yeah.
You know, out in the backyard. It was, back in the day, but not anymore. Not in this country.
Well, that's interesting to talk about because to me, I like to shoot the bolt actions.
Yeah.
Like if I go shoot a semi-auto, I know I'm going to shoot a lot and it's going to cost me a whole lot of money.
Yeah.
Well, and on top of that, from the whole YouTube perspective, there are a lot of people making videos on semi-autos and pistols. So if I go make a video on a pistol or a semi-auto, there's 100,000 other people trying to make the same video. But there's not a whole lot of people that are doing a whole lot of bolt action video.
Well, a few guys have got these semi-auto licenses here. Either you scam it or you're very lucky to own lots of land. And they've made videos. But I talked to the weapons licensing who runs the guns here, the police side of the armed police, and they said to me, if you get your semi-auto license, if we see you shooting them on camera, we're going to have you done.
Wow.
Yeah, they're not there to be plinking with and enjoying. They're there for the purpose of pest control. And if we catch you shooting them and we don't think, and even if you're saying you're hunting and we don't think you're hunting, we're going to absolutely do you. So we'll take your guns and we'll have you charged. So, yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, this is why also I'm starting to get a bit bored of the bolt action videos I've been making because there's only so much you can do with a bolt action. There's only so much you can do with it. You can't set up a whole heap of cans and just pump them all off and do a mag dump on them because you can't really do that with with a bolt action.
Yeah.
But I did see you shoot the I can't remember the name of the brand, the 4570 410 revolver gun.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
well, I've got a revolver that shoots 450 Bushmaster.
Yep.
And then I have a different revolver that shoots 410, 45 Colt, and 454 Casull.
That's the rifle one, wasn't it?
That
The
one's
revolver.
a handgun. The
Yeah.
rifle one, I'd have a long barrel 410 shotgun that has a revolving cylinder.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, yeah, like the Circuit Judge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
when I
kind of
shot
like the cheaper knockoff version.
Yeah. Do you put 45 Colt in that?
Not in that one, no. It's just
Oh.
410.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the only ones I shot you could all put. I shot the Alpha and the Alpha that went okay. We broke one of them, and then the Circuit Judge, and we broke the stock on it. The stock snapped on it.
Ooh.
Yeah, just that across the. I think it was the back of it. The butt stock.
That was one thing that was cool at SHOT Show was the Rossi booth.
Yeah.
Like, they make a lot of cool stuff like that, and Rossi is affordable stuff. Like, not much of their stuff is expensive.
I had a Rossi 44 Magnum lever, all silver, chrome, and a beautiful timber on it. Should never have sold it. And that was a great gun.
They had
Great
one
gun.
there, yeah.
Yeah.
They had one like that in 44 Magnum and 454 Casull. Sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, nice. Yeah, that was a good gun. That. Then they stopped making them, and then they brought them back again a few years later.
I would guess they probably don't sell that many.
Yeah.
Like they sell a lot of 22 stuff, and
Yep.
Just because of the price, 44 Magnum and 454 Casull is very expensive to shoot, at least nowadays.
Yeah, it is. Oh, everything's expensive to shoot here. It really is. That's why we just had a young fella on. We were talking to him. He's going for his handgun license and going to get his first handgun, 9mm. And I said, when you get that, you're going to burn through the ammo. Being a semi-auto handgun, it definitely pays to reload. I reload 9mm at 10,000 rounds at a time.
Wow.
Yeah, and it lasts me years. I just got ammo boxes full of them. So when I go to the gun range, I just take a big scoop, shove it in a bag, just sort of like ice cream. And,
Nice.
And then head down. Yeah. So anything else coming up? Tell us what's coming up before we go.
This year, I'm trying to do a whole lot of hunting. Just because I love it and my kids love it. The hunting stuff doesn't necessarily get gobs of views. The stuff that gets lots of views is the goofy stuff, like shooting clay or catching bullets in water and stuff like that. Like the actual, let's learn about guns or do something cool. Like, that doesn't get any views. Or go hunting. But
I'm like that with gun reviews. Just boring now. Just watching people talk about gun reviews. Oh, this is good and that, because you can't believe what they say for a start.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Because like I know the people that say, we don't get sponsored or we don't get any help. They're just lying, basically just lying to their audience. Because
100%.
I know, because I've dealt with those people, and they tell me, the wholesalers tell me the people they work with, and and the deals they got in place, and offer me the same deals, and it's just unbelievable. Like, whenever I do one, I always tell everyone, they supplied this gun, take it at face value, but I never bullshit anyone anyway.
Yeah.
If you're gonna lie, you're gonna get caught out one day.
Yeah. Don't get me started about that, because I could talk for an hour about how crooked all the gun YouTubers are. Like you said, I watch almost no gun videos because I know that it's almost all of it's a sham. And that guy's getting paid. I know for a fact this guy got paid $5,000 to talk good stuff about this gun or this scope or this whatever. And it's like, what's the point in watching it if you know that they just got paid a fat check to tell you how wonderful it is? You know what I'm saying? So I don't have a single gun person sending me free guns or anything like that. There's freedom in that because I can say whatever I want to say. I don't have to sit here and say that it's awesome because I paid my money for it. I can tell you it's a piece of garbage if it's a piece of garbage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Exactly. Well, you want. I'm sure people would like to hear that.
It cut out. What'd you say?
Oh, you can tell some stories about it if you want, but by not naming people.
I mean, what do you want to know? I probably can't say too much because it'd be bad for business.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing too. Like, if there's somebody that has over 100,000 subscribers, there's almost a 0% chance that they're good people.
Yeah,
that's literally how it is. And if they have over 500,000 subscribers, you might as well not watch them because all of those, they're literally getting paid $5,000 per video by whoever's talking about it.
Yeah.
Like, I literally know the game because for a period of like 6 months, I signed a contract with this marketing firm that has contracts with all the YouTube gun tubers for the most part. All the ones you've heard of, almost all of them are under these people. And that was the gig. Most of the people would not film a video unless they were getting paid at least $5,000. Like, they weren't paying me that, but the people that you have heard of, that's their minimum fee, $5,000.
Yeah.
And people don't want to believe it, but I could sit here and tell you over 10 YouTubers, that's how they operate their channel. I will not film a video unless I'm getting paid at least $5,000.
Yeah.
And it's on top of that, this is the best scope I've ever seen, guys. I just got paid $5,000 to tell you that. But don't think about that. This is the best scope. It's on sale. You need to go buy it right now. Click the link down below. So on top of that $5,000, they're also getting a 10-15% cut, sometimes more, of the sales. So they're incentivized by that $5,000 check, and then also to sell you a bunch of it because they're getting a cut of the sales. And people don't think that through. Oh, it's on sale. Oh, this guy, he's trying to help me out by selling me this good deal. No, he could care less about you. He just made $5,000, and on top of that, he's incentivized to tell you that it's awesome because he's making money off the sales. And if you look at several YouTubers, that's literally their business plan is every day post things, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Look at this. You should buy this awesome deal. Really? Every day? They're getting that 15-20% cut of the sales on everything, guys. So they don't care about you. They don't care about showing you good deals. They care about selling you things so they can make a bunch of money. And people don't realize that. Even if I tell people that, no, that's not true. 100% is true. Like, why would I care to tell you about things that are for sale every day?
Yeah.
They're a salesman for these companies that are paying them to sell you stuff. And people don't want to believe it. They think in their mind, oh, these guys are good guys. No, almost all of them are no good.
Yep, and I can tell you now, it's pretty much what I've experienced over here too. Yeah, same sort of thing. Because I've had companies approach me, and I just want to thank these guys first. I want to thank for the super chat for BD83. He said FPS Rush is all right. Yeah, he's not bad, but he never really pushed any products when he was doing his stuff.
Yeah.
He was just blowing stuff up and that sort of thing. So yeah, he was good because I never ever saw a video where he said buy this.
Yeah.
Because half the stuff he used, you couldn't buy it anyway. So
yeah, and he hasn't made gun videos in like 10 years.
Not after the ATF raided him and he went to prison for like a small amount of dope.
Yeah.
And that. Yeah. Well, he lost all his gun manufacturing licenses and everything. Yeah. But he still has a big podcast. Really interesting too, his podcast.
I saw that, but I never listened to it.
Yeah. And I want to thank Johnny. Thank you very much. It's been a good show. Thank you very much for that, Johnny. Appreciate that, John Boy. Yes, it's same thing. I've had companies approach me. Can you review this gun? I said, yeah, of course I can. I said, well, I'm going to say what I want to say about it. Like I had one gun manufacturer on the phone talking to me, and we talked for about an hour and a half about everything. Got on like a house on fire. And he goes, oh, yeah, we'll send you the gun. I said, yeah, all right, mate. Can you supply the ammo? Because this ain't cheap. It cost me about $750 to make a gun review video. Can you send me some ammo with it? Oh, no, not really. I said, okay, well, I've got to tell you, I'll be saying what I think of this gun. And that was basically 2 seconds later, I've got to go, see ya. And then a couple of weeks later, there's another YouTuber reviewing the same gun saying how wonderful it is. How fantastic and wonderful. Everyone should buy it.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
And people don't believe it, but that's the truth.
Yeah. And what cracks me up, sorry?
I was just going to say people sell their souls to the devil just for a couple dollars. Some of them are making a whole lot of dollars.
Yeah.
Hold on now. Vegas AB says Such 00. Hey, he's one of the ones getting paid fat checks.
Scooch, yeah.
He's one of the ones making that big money. He never talks bad about a gun. Every gun is the best gun he's ever shot. Money.
Yep, exactly.
He's one of the ones getting paid.
Yep, that's for sure. And here's Alec Baldwin's giving away free projectiles. Adam Baldwin is the good Baldwin. Yes, he is. Yeah, Adam is the pro gun one, and he had a show with Christian Joy Weiss and remember old Gunny before he died?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did a TV show together or a YouTube show together. So Alec Baldwin. You hear much about that over there? What's coming up? Any trials? Is he going to get done or what? Because he came out and said he doesn't even feel bad about shooting the lady.
Nah, so that's another one of those things. Like our media and news is such a scam. They don't report on the news. They report on what they want you to hear about. So all of our news is fake news. I do not watch TV. I do not watch the news because they're not reporting the news. They're pushing the government's agenda on people, and it's all fake. And so they've kept most of that Alec Baldwin stuff out of the news because they don't want you to know about it.
That's some over here. Our news is just garbage. I don't watch anything. I just watch the old movie on Netflix, and that's about it.
Yeah.
When I'm down in the workshop making something. Well, here's your friend Vegas again. Scooch can make a turd sound like a steak. Yep.
That's his job.
Yep.
He gets paid a lot of money to do that. And the funny thing is, so I could talk about this forever. My channel gets more views than Such. But it's all about who you know. Like, I don't have people paying me to make videos. But he's got people lined up to pay him thousands for every video. It's all about who you know and that whole thing.
Yeah, I would absolutely love to be able to make a bit of money, but I'd never sell myself out for it at all.
It
But,
doesn't make any sense. Like,
yeah, well, people know the ones, and I get comments here. I've in the past, I've seen comments to me saying they can see through the other YouTubers here in Australia that they're bullshitting them and all that sort of thing, and some of them who's shooting distances and it's not really adding up to the exact distance they're shooting and all that sort of stuff. I get all those comments, and when I do my long range shooting, you can see exactly where I'm shooting because I've got several cameras on it. You can see me and the target a good kilometre away.
yeah,
So you can record the hits, you can record the travel time, and
yeah,
yep. As far as I'm concerned, if you're gonna bullshit people, one day they're gonna catch you out, no matter what. They'll catch you out.
yeah.
There we go. From Neil, in range TV, can the Australian-made assault rifle? Not too sure what Australian-made assault rifle that was, unless it was one of the old Lithgos that used to be made here.
I don't know. I don't watch that guy. I've
No.
heard of him. I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed, but it's just not my style of video to watch.
The only real gun videos I watch are basically yours now. And occasionally I'll watch some of Demolition Ranch and a couple of if he has an interesting gun, but very rarely. I don't really watch
I
any
don't
other
even
gun
watch.
videos.
I don't watch his videos because I know how much money he's making for that video, and it just pisses me off.
Well,
Like,
10 million subscribers.
so
Yeah, he'll be making a good coin.
this is some insider facts that a lot of people don't know about. 2 years ago, I knew a friend of Demolition Ranch's manager. This is 2 years ago. 2 years ago, if you wanted to sponsor his channel, so on his videos, he'll do something like, hey, this video is sponsored by this security system. And then he'll talk a minute about a security system or whatever.
Yeah.
2 years ago, that fee was $25,000 per video.
Far out.
Every video. So it didn't even matter about the ad revenue that he would make, because if you wanted to be in one of those ads, 25,000. And that was when he had like 5 million subscribers. So now I can't imagine what his fee is now.
10
So
million, yeah.
I just know how much money he's making on that video. I just refuse to watch it.
Jeez. Unreal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll give one thing about those ads. You see everyone pushing, Raid, Shadow Legends, and all that sort of stuff.
Oh,
Those sort of
yeah.
ads. At least that's an ad. They're getting paid for that. There's no hiding that.
Yeah,
At least
yeah.
that's not like saying, this here is really good. I love it. Oh yeah, thanks for the paycheck. You're slipping that in. At least with those sort of ads, they're getting paid. That's fair enough. Good on them. There's no hiding that because it's a gun channel, not a security camera channel. So that's obviously advertising. But yeah, just the deception. I don't like any of that.
And
I don't like being told as well from these wholesalers. That's why they don't like me here. I don't like being told that that everything I say must be positive.
oh yeah. And I know I won't name the names and stuff, but I know a company that made Demolition Ranch a custom gun. If you were to buy this gun, it would cost $2,500. Had it custom painted just for him, gave it to him. So they probably spent over a $3,000 gun. Gave it to him. It was in the video for less than 2 seconds. He said, "Look at this new gun." Boop boop. Shot like 2 bullets out of it. It's an AR platform, and then threw it off camera, and that was it. It's like, you people literally just gave him a very expensive gun, and it got 2 seconds of video time. Like, holy bananas. Like, if you gave me a $3,000 gun, I'd probably make like 20 videos on it because I would feel bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I've received a few care packages, mainly smaller stuff from a wholesaler, a good wholesaler in the past, and I've always admitted that they gave me this stuff, but it was just like incidentals, bits and pieces, and that I've always told everyone that I got it. Yeah. But yeah, it'd be great to make that sort of money, not lying. Jeez, I'd love to make more than $2.50. And if I could make proper money out of this, I would be making more gun videos. Simple. I'd be going out and buying the guns and making them. But Patreon sucks. I've down to like 20 people on Patreon. I get $100, I think $140, I think I get from Patreon a month. And that wouldn't even pay for the ammo. And I get and that's out of Patreon. Oh, that's out of the Patreon. It's just pathetic. No one signs up. No one here. They all want free content. Not a lot bitching about it. You don't. We're not entitled to get paid for any of this stuff. We know we're a free platform, but yeah, it does make it very hard.
That brings up another item.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of stuff that I would say is AJR. How you doing?
Yeah, right.
There's a lot of that unethical stuff. So these guys that are making $5,000 per video,
yeah,
and driving brand new cars, they have $1 million in the bank. They live in a mansion of a house, begging people for Patreon money. Like, I don't have a problem with Patreon. I have one myself. But if you're driving a brand new car and you have tons of money in the bank, I think it's unethical to be begging people like me who are happy just to pay their bills every month. I think that's unethical and bad character to be begging people for money. If you're making that much money, I think it's unethical.
Oh yeah, exactly. It gets to the point where I'm making good coin out of these companies. No point in the Patreon at all. But yeah, definitely. If I was making that sort of money, I wouldn't even ask for Patreon. I wouldn't have one. They're like my other channel. I'm $60,000 I've spent on that channel. 60 grand, my whole life savings, and not one person has signed up to the Patreon.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and only 100 people have signed up to the Instagram. So, and I've got 10,000 people on this channel, and I've only got 400 on the other channel. So, guys, go over and subscribe to Building Stuff Australia now. I want to boost that up. Yeah, Hootie, subscribe. Join Hootie on there, and we will be on Building Stuff Australia. So make sure you go and subscribe. The links are down below, and on Instagram and Patreon. So yeah, that's my free plug for that channel. Adam, what about Tyrannosaurus Rex? He's definitely making some interesting videos about anti-government.
I don't watch his videos. I watched a couple just to check him out, but to me it was super boring and just not the stuff that I'm into watching.
Yeah.
But last time I checked, he is with the marketing firm that Such works for, where they're getting paid for their videos. So I don't know how many views he gets. How much money they get paid is based upon their views that they get per video. He's one of the people that signed up with that company to get paid. He probably doesn't make a lot of money, but if he's getting a lot of views, then he's getting paid a lot of money. He signed up with that company that all the people I've been talking about work for.
Guys, it's not hard to find that company. A quick Google search, you'll find out, and you'll see exactly who the people are on there because it's publicly. You can just look at who they represent. So it's not hard to find the company.
Yeah. And my face is still on their website because I used to work for them, but I do not work for them anymore. I ripped the contracts, and I don't want to be associated with this.
Yeah, exactly. Here's our friend BD again. Don't sell your soul too hard, Darren. You only get an extra $2 more. Hey, $2 is big bucks to me on this YouTube thing. That's almost a full video. All right. Yeah. So it's definitely interesting. I get asked quite a bit about channel, and I get people getting hold of me. Well, it used to be on a regular basis, saying, "I want to start a YouTube channel. How much money do you make?" Oh, you get free guns, free ammo, you shoot for free, you get this and that. How much? Oh, you must make lots out of the ad revenue. I tell them, honestly, I get $2.50 on average to $3 per video. That's it. And yep, and that's basically about it. Patreon's non-existent, and I just live off the super chats that you guys send me. That's about it. If it wasn't for the super chats, I can tell you now, I probably wouldn't be able to do this show, go out shooting or anything, because this all gets saved, and when I have enough money, I'll go out in the field and start shooting.
There's almost a day that does not go by where somebody doesn't ask me, I'm doing a gun channel, can you help me, and can you give me shout outs? And I tell them, like, first of all, don't do it, because it's not going to work. Like, it's just not, because you have to put so much work into it that it's not going to work unless you go make 1,000 videos. Like, it's almost impossible just by the numbers. Like, it's just hard. Like 10 years ago, it was a lot easier, and you could probably start it up and do it. But it's so hard and it's so expensive. Like, unless you're willing to put $1 bazillion into it, it's not going to happen. Like, I give everybody all the advice you want. I'll tell you what I do and what I try to do that I think will work. I'll give you all the free advice you want. But if you're only going to make 5 videos, you're just making it harder for me to get views. And you're not going to make any money. So don't even do it.
Yeah, people don't realise how long it takes. JR says Ronan Spoomer was, I honestly haven't heard of him.
Yeah, that's a fact. Ron Spomer is a legend. He is an awesome person. If
I'll have to look him up.
Not subscribe to him, check him out. He does a lot of, he'll talk about like a caliber and the drop rates and stuff like that. Sometimes he really nerds out, like educating people on different calibers and cartridges. But he also does, he does a lot of hunting and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, we're talking earlier about a New Zealand guy. He does ballistics, forensics, and all that on hunting. He's got some really interesting books. Foster. So I'll send you some information and go have a look at his books and that sort of thing down your road.
Yeah.
He does all the testing on. He goes out hunting with different calibers and writes like big university essays up on them and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, really, really good. Yeah. So well, I used to train with his father in martial arts years ago. And he goes out in the hills in New Zealand and hunts deer and documents and photographs exit wounds and all that, and writes up on all the different rounds and that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
really interesting. And no, it is. It's definitely hard to make a go of it with so many people doing it now. And,
Uranus Probe, that's an interesting name, but he asked a good question, or she, I don't know. Does collaboration help? No. So first of all these people that have huge channels, they won't collaborate with you unless you pay them a bunch of money. Like, they're charging for that. And it's counterintuitive. They won't even answer my messages unless I say I have some money for them. I've tried that, and I've tricked them into answering me. Hey, I got some money. You want? Oh, I will answer you. And like, I know, I was just kidding. You know? But like, collaborations don't really help because people are lazy bums. What I mean by that is, it is so hard to get people to subscribe. I've got 300,000 some subscribers. I would make a video and say, hey, everyone, go subscribe to my friend. And that video will get 100,000 views. They will only get 20 new subscribers. Like, people just don't listen.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not worth it. People ask me all the time, hey, will you do a collaboration video? Yeah, sure. I don't care. Absolutely. Let's do it. If it's somebody, like Shooting Stuff Australia, if I know it's good people, I'm all about it. I will film, I will talk, I will interview, we'll hang out. I don't care. I don't care if you got 50 subscribers. We'll hang out, we'll make a video together. But I tell people, I know you're wanting to do this thinking that you're going to get a ton of subscribers. I've done this 100 times already. I don't want to get your hopes up. Like, it's probably going to get you 20 subscribers because people just won't click it.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Well, just looking at my building channel here, I've got in 2 subscribers in the last day. Yes, it's yeah, no, exactly. It's yeah. Well, you're the only person I really collaborate because you're the one of the only people who's ever actually answered my messages, including people from Australia. Who just snobs you.
People just get this big head, say, I'm making it. I got these companies paying me to make videos. I'm a celebrity and I'm too good to answer your messages. I literally answer every message, normally within like 5 seconds, if I can.
Yeah. Oh, when I finally can get over there, we'll definitely have to make some shooting videos whenever I can get over there.
Yeah.
And yeah. I also reckon we should open up to the people here. We should do if you want to, a live stream on your channel talking about the Australian gun laws, because the amount of Americans that ask me about Australian gun laws, because they just think guns are banned here. Literally, the amount of Americans that say, Jesus, found your channel, love your channel, but I thought guns were banned in Australia. Didn't know you could shoot guns over there.
Yeah, that's pretty much what everybody thinks. Yeah.
Yes, that's they really just don't get it, and they're blown away when they find out that we can have guns. You can even own 50 cals in some states.
Yeah.
Actually, that was an interesting video, watching your wife shoot the 50 cal.
Yeah.
Yeah, she like it or not?
She probably wouldn't do it again, but it wasn't that bad.
Yeah. So no, it's yeah. Oh, we got Mr. Vegas. Love Building Stuff Australia. I'm still thinking. Are you still thinking of doing on live chat? Yeah, I am. I've got to buy. Well, guys, I got to actually. If I do a live stream for Building Stuff Australia, I want to do it down in the shed. The only way I can do it down in the shed, I'm saving up for a laptop because my laptop died not long ago. I can't move my whole computer editing rig down to the shed, to the workshop. There's no point having a building show and talking in an office. You guys will want to see the projects I'm building and all the welding gear and all the other equipment I've got down there, and can't do that from up here in the office, which is about 100 meters away. So I'm going to have to, I'm saving up for a laptop. So the way you can help is by subscribing to the channel, and so I can actually get monetized, and I might be able to make maybe more than $2 a video. So nope, I definitely want to do that, guys. I'm hearing you. If you want to know more about the workshop and the equipment, so we'll do that. Might even be able to do a live stream building something live on air.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. So it's we'll definitely be looking at doing that. So if you guys have any, going off topic, anything you think that we can build live on air, tell us. Something small and simple.
Yeah, if you did a live for that, you could actually touch the stuff and show it on camera.
Exactly. There's no faking that one. Even all my mistakes I do. Like burning my hand. It's just gone away. Burnt my hand. Yeah, right down to the bone when I was welding a few weeks ago.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah. So it's definitely definitely good. Good to get the info, and don't worry about sleeping in, and it's all good. It happens to the best of us.
Oh, I felt like absolute garbage. So I told you I was going to be up editing all night. Well, when you save a video, my computer, I don't have the fastest computer. It might, for a 15-minute video, it might take my computer like an hour to render the file.
Yeah.
Like, well, I'm going to set 5 alarms, and I'm just going to sit here for a second in case I fall asleep. My alarms woke me up. And then, okay, I got about 20 minutes before the show, and then I just sat there and I fell back asleep. Even though I had been up and I got up with my alarm to wake me up, I just fell back asleep. I felt terrible.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. We'll definitely have to do it again. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely do it again. It'll be good. Be real good. And yeah, we'll knock it on the head for tonight. It's been 2 hours. I was only going to do 1 hour shows, but 2 hours. Been fun. It's been great talking to you guys, and it's worked out really well. Got to talk to you guys and got to talk to my mate Hootie again. It's been fantastic. Been a great show. So, guys, thank you to Adam, and thank Adam for joining us and giving us all the great, gossip. So hopefully it's opened all your guys' eyes about what this whole industry is about. It's we've got some more news of the gun industry in Australia coming up, which I'll tell Adam after the show about it. He's going to be interested. We're going to, it's going to be very interesting in the future. So hopefully it's opened your guys' eyes up and to all this stuff. So thank you very much, Adam, for joining us. And thank you for everyone else who came on as well. And have a great night. And we'll see all you guys in 7 days' time. Thank you very much. Good night.